Good morning, Crew and Brad. Hopefully third time's a charm. I shot this video once earlier, and I got it halfway through and the screen went blank and I couldn't figure out why. And so I started it again, shot the video, went inside and looked at the footage, and somehow this camera has a really kind of stupid interface where there's a button on top that switches modes, and I guess the way I was holding the camera, I pushed the button and it switched from just a regular video mode to a mode where it's shooting slow motion but no audio. So I had a slow motion video of me speaking very slowly but no audio, with the lovely Menai Strait behind me, but nonetheless not very informative if I'm trying to tell you about my day yesterday. Today is the 27th of March. We had a great day yesterday. There's actually not that much to tell you, but I'm going to cut in lots of pictures. So we got up early in the morning and we went for a walk like we usually do, after I made my obligatory video for you. I did yesterday evening enjoy watching your videos, so thank you for the extensive labor you put into your videos. And I do want to offer my condolences over the fact that you sat there waiting for Brad and family to show up, and some yahoo had apparently loaned them a van which was not functional, which, you know, what can you say? That's what you get when you use borrowed equipment. Anyway, I'm glad they arrived eventually and we were able to get some climbing in, and I gotta say, Brad's hair is on point in more ways than one. He looks like the pointy-haired boss in Dilbert. But yeah, looking good there, Brad. I appreciate that. Looked like a fun little trek up on top of the bluff there, and kind of the perfect weather for it. I gotta say, when you guys were sitting on the back in the sun, and I was thinking about how cold it is here in comparison, I was like, that would be kind of nice. Anyway, we got up in the morning, walked with the neighbors, and then went with Sherry and Chelsea on a couple little excursions yesterday, which kind of took all day. We didn't get out of the house till 10:30. Sherry and Chelsea are not morning people, so they tend to get up while we're on our walk at some point. And both the last 2 days, they've been out wandering around town by the time we get back from our walk. So I think they're getting up around 8:30 or so. Yeah, we got out and we went up to the Druid Circle. It's funny, I was asking Sherry what she wanted to do, and you know, people, I mean, this is pretty standard with people who visit us so far. They're kind of non-committal. They're like, whatever you want. But then she said, we were talking about some of the places we've been, and she said, how can you not want to go to a place called the Druid Circle? And we're like, yeah. So we did that hike and saw lots of ponies again, and they really enjoyed the ponies. Brad, I got to tell you, we found the memorial to the crashed U.S. plane from World War I, and it was not it was not where any of us had thought. So I'll cut in a couple pictures of that. By the way, it was kind of, you know, when we're up on top of that hill, it was further around the hill, and it's like a little tiny, you describe it, it's like there's this scar on the landscape where the foliage never returned, and it's like a spot that's, maybe 20 feet by 20 feet. Yeah, it's not like a giant thing. It's surprisingly small from, I expected something much larger. But anyway, yeah, we found that, which was nice. Lots of pictures of ponies, like I said. After that walk, we wandered down to Trecarry, which we hadn't been to since we visited it with you, Brad, last fall. And we didn't wake up Arrival. After the incident of Brad going down on Arrival, I thought it wouldn't be safe to take them up there. But we did. They really enjoyed that. It's such an impressive spot. And we walked straight up from the parking lot, and then wandered around up there. Ended up getting back into Carnarvon a little after 5, and kind of putted around the house for a little bit, and then headed out for dinner. And there's a restaurant that our friend Alan recommended to us, and apparently it's opened since last fall, and it's locally run. And we had a really great meal there. I had prawns, and Sarah had mussels, and then we had this great dessert that we split between the 4 of us, which was awesome. But it was nice because when we were there, the wait person, the woman who was taking care of us, spoke Welsh with Sarah and I, because Sarah led with the Welsh, and spoke English with Chelsea and Sherry. And then at some point, Sarah said, I don't know how to say mussels in Welsh. So when she came back, I asked her, I said, mussels on a Gymraeg? And she was like, I don't know, let me go ask the chef. And often people blank on terms like that, because I think they don't, everyone just says mussels most of the time. And so she came back, and then she was talking to us and asking us where we were from and everything. And we told her we had a house here. And she said to Sarah, I thought you were Welsh, which, because of her Welsh is so good. And it's always fun when Sarah gets that. It makes her happy. So, so we came back, and I've been working on processing the photos, which hopefully you've seen here. I hope you guys continue to have a good time with your few hours that you have left in Winona. That is my story. I'm sticking to it. I'll tell you more about tomorrow when tomorrow comes.